Welcome to the Popcorn Talk Network, for the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews. Press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, and the schmoes know, this is Guilty Movie Pleasures. In-depth discussion on movies, no matter how guilty they make you feel.
All right, Guilty Movie Pleasure fans.
Did you have a brain fart there?
A little bit.
Where am I today?
We're sorry for the late start and the multiple links. We had a little technical snafu. Apparently, some Russian gangsters got into the studio, and
But we shot them all in the head.
Shot them all in the head.
All in the head.
We're back.
Double tap though. Chest head, chest head, chest head, chest head,
Leg,
chest
chest
head.
head.
Leg, chest head.
Chest head, leg,
Foot,
leg,
chest head. Head, chest, foot, just
head
to change
again.
it up.
Floor, head again, chest, head.
Head, ear, eye.
Head, hand, head again, hand, kneecap, other leg. He needs another headshot.
It's just like it's a really violent version of the Hokey Pokey. That's what this is. John Wick is a very violent version of the Hokey Pokey.
All right, guys,
You
that's
put
our
a
program.
bullet in.
Ben Begley just went out on his strongest joke in 6 months. That's
why I stopped doing stand-up.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time on Guilty Movie Pleasures. Until then, before we get into it, I want to say congratulations to Ben for all his success. They had a panel this weekend at Comic-Con for Love, and it's so lovely. Which
Love, and it's so lovely. Sung Jack Black style.
Yep.
Yeah,
and it was an amazing panel from what I hear.
Yeah, we had three people.
Your mom,
my
your
mom,
dad,
my
and
dad.
Renee's mom.
Yeah, and my dog.
And your dog.
Yep.
Yep. So 3.5 people.
3.5 people.
And it's what's great about it is that the panel was so well attended that Love, ain't it lovely is going to be...
You changed the name.
Ain't it?
Oh, I thought you said and it's lovely the first time. You said ain't it lovely.
The sequel is
and it's lovely.
Yeah,
I like that.
exactly.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. You're welcome. Lifetime, Oxygen, Own, whoever buys that. Hallmark. What channel is it on again?
The Hallmark.
Oh, Hallmark channel. There you go.
What channel is this fictional movie?
Yeah. So you were at Comic-Con. I unfortunately missed it this year.
Oh,
but,
you missed a lot.
You could go ahead and tell some of the folks what your nerd boner got after.
I feel like I had a constant Viagra nerd boner that was just the blue pill was Hall H.
Oh, wow.
I was in Hall H, which is like, for those of you who haven't been there, it's a 7,000 seat hall, and they do all their main movie panels there. Warner Brothers did the Batman vs. Superman, which of course everyone now has seen, and Suicide Squad. That's the thing that pisses me off. I mean, I'm happy that people get to see it at home, but it sucks for the people that sleep overnight. Not that I did, but it sucks for the people that sleep overnight to see this exclusive footage, and then 24 hours later it's online.
Yeah, right.
But man, the Batman vs. Superman footage looked badass.
Yeah.
And Suicide Squad, I think, is going to be really great.
I don't know. I watched the trailer last night twice.
I think it looks real fun.
Yeah. I don't know. The Joker thing is.
I like his laugh. That
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it'll ever
top. He looks like a juggalo.
It won't. Yeah. It will never top Heath Ledger, but I think he'll do something cool.
Yeah. That's just me. Listen, I'm always a negative Nancy when it comes to superhero movies.
A punch in the face.
I know.
But I'll tell you what stole the show. The two panels that stole the show were Star Wars.
Well, shocker.
Because at the end of it, they gave us all lanyards, and we walked across the way, all 7,000 of us, to a free concert in the park. Behind the convention center, with the San Diego Philharmonic playing a bunch of Star Wars music as they showed video, and the whole cast came out. Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill was there, and it was awesome. It was, and they gave us all exclusive lightsabers that had like the Comic-Con logo on it, and we're all swinging them around like nerds. Oh,
that's awesome.
It was great. Thank God I've gotten laid before that, or else. But it was great.
Your no for streak would have continued indefinitely.
Yes. And my virgin streak continues. No, it was a blast. But the best footage was Deadpool, and I know there's some bootleg footage out there, but it doesn't do it justice. Deadpool is going to be the most fun.
So
comic
they're not
going to
show any footage online.
Well, who knows? Maybe they will. But it looks fucking awesome. Yeah. It's exactly how the comic book should be. It's violent as shit. It has like sex and nudity and violence and swearing and tons of swearing.
Yes.
And Ryan Reynolds, it's like he was born to play that part.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be
It's gonna be R.
Yeah, hard R.
Oh, that's
very
awesome.
hard. And very hard.
There's
No, but it was great. It was really, and then I went to the Sharknado 3 party.
Ooh.
Oh, hell no is what it's called.
Oh, hell no.
And I sang
Is it
Baby
Vicky
Got
Fox
Back.
in the beginning?
I sang, I don't know.
Okay.
Tara Reid was there. And
Oh, nice.
I sang in their Sing-Nado suite.
Ooh.
I sang Baby Got Back in front of about 20 drunk middle-aged people.
Oh, nicely done. Now, did a shark and a tornado show up? Or
I wish.
Okay. I
There
remember
were
last
sharks-
year there was a woman that was dressed like Sharknado, and it was unbelievable.
Like a tornado with sharks.
Coming out of it. Yeah, it was a really well done costume.
There's a lot of good cosplay
Oh,
there.
yeah, of course.
And I got to drive around as a SHIELD agent,
yeah.
recruiting members of SHIELD. It was like a cash cab thing.
Okay.
And I got to drive around and pick up people. And this 18-year-old kid named Nathaniel, I think it was, he played along as if he was a Hydra operative, and it was hilarious.
Nice.
He was super funny.
Did you ask them like questions and quiz?
Yeah, it was
questions
like a
and things?
quiz thing, and if they got 3 right, they won this like signed poster by the cast.
Nice. Where can they find this? Where can they
It's going to be on ABC.com, all the episodes now. There's a few
nice.
up on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Twitter.
Okay.
But the majority of them should be on ABC.com today.
Really?
In their digital section.
Nice.
I
So go
believe.
check that out.
There's like 12 episodes. I'm in like 6 of them, I think.
Nice.
It's fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. It's always good to get paid to go down there.
Yeah, of course.
So when people in the industry see you, they're like, hey, why are you down here? And you're like, well, I'm just a fan.
Yeah.
I just like comics.
Can you get me into the Hard Rock?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a little bit of leverage when you're like, no, I'm here working and I'm also a fan. It just
Yeah.
makes you look
Yeah.
like you're in the biz.
You're doing the thing.
Instead of, please get me on the Hard Rock. That's how I ask to get into parties. Please.
I was in a movie called Love, Love, Ain't It Lovely?
Love it. No, it was amazing though. Deadpool's going to be great. It was. I'm still recovering, hence why I have
Your Trask
the hat on and the beard. This is my post Comic-Con. Holy fuck. I drank too much.
Begley.
Here's because I don't go easy on Comic-Con. I go hard. I go up until 4. I get up. I stay up till like 2 in the morning partying. Then I
Just bang Comic-Con.
and just bang that shit. Comic-Con will not walk
no
straight for
condom,
another
just
year. Just
crushing
cowboy
it.
style walking after
Yeah.
this. And then I get up early and go back to the panels, whereas everybody else sleeps in after drinking heavily.
Yeah.
I go back to my sister-in-law's place and sleep on an air mattress that deflates while I'm laying
I
on
love
it.
those kind of air mattresses.
So like by the end, I'm kind of like, it's like an air mattress taco I'm sleeping in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun though. It was
Cover
good.
you in
You
hot
missed
sauce.
it.
Take a little. I know. I did miss it this year.
I set you
will
up
go
with
back.
a Suicide Girl last year.
You did.
I mean, I was like chatting her up, and then I realized she was hitting on me, and I pulled the ripcord because I was engaged and terrified, and I ran away. And
And
then
then you jumped out of the plane, and I was still on the plane.
you're still on the plane.
And I point braked it.
And let's just say you tandem styled that jump,
Yes,
if you know
I
what I'm
did.
saying.
I did. Hey, I guess.
I guess we should talk about the movie.
Yeah, speaking of tandem style jumping, there isn't a. That's not a segue at all.
That's not a segue.
It just goes nothing into John Wick. Guys, you
Holy
guys have
shit.
been requesting us to do John Wick. It's a new movie. I saw it 2 weeks ago, and it was right when you had just left, because we've been gone for 2 weeks with vacations and holidays and stuff. And I texted you. I was like, "We got to do John Wick when you come back."
I saw it in theaters and fucking loved it.
Dude, I've watched it 3 times now. I love it.
It is. Here's the thing, guilty movie pleasure audience. This is not a guilty movie pleasure.
It's just a straight pleasure.
In any way. This movie is.
There are some guilty
There's some
moments.
guilty moments, but it is, in my opinion, one of the top 10 most perfect action films I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's like, this is up there with Die Hard. This is up there with The Raid Redemption, with Hard Boiled.
This is the best action movie we've seen since Bad Boys 2.
God. Bad Boys 2 is not on my perfect action movie list,
Well, it's
but
on mine, but-
I know. No, I respect your list. I mean, you let me bring Garbage Pail Kids on here.
true.
I have to respect your list.
true.
But no, John Wick is one of the best action movies ever made. It's so good.
And it's Keanu Reeves' best movie since Speed.
Since The Matrix. The Matrix was in between Speed.
Right. My bad. Forgot about The
But-
Matrix. I think because The Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded ruined the
Yeah.
franchise.
Well, the
a
first
certain
one's so good, you can just forget about the others. But the reason this movie's so good is because it takes some time to set it up, like 20 minutes, if that, 20 to 30,
15?
like 20 to 30 maybe.
Right,
by
because-
like minute 20, he's getting beaten up and his dog's getting killed.
Right.
And then there's that. But they set him up and they set the world up so well, and then it's just like the first 20 minutes they're pulling it back, and then the last hour is just like and just nonstop bullets to the head.
Right. It's like when
It's
you take
so fun.
You know when you take a slow-mo video on your phone, it starts with like real fast and then slow and then real fast.
Yeah.
That's what John Wick's like.
And it's shot really well. The action scenes, you can see what's going on in every.
Yes.
It's not like Paul Greengrass style, where you're like, they just throw the footage in a blender, and you're like, I think Matt Damon just shot somebody. I'm not sure.
Dude, it's shot perfectly. You know where everything's coming from. You see his angles. You see, I mean,
because he's really doing it.
He's a ballet. He's a ballet dancer with a gun. I mean, he's incredible.
They call it gun fu. Gun fu. Because they're using because they did jujitsu and judo with guns.
Oh, dude, I love when he jumps on people and climbs on them.
The house
rips. Dude, okay.
The best fight is in the house.
Oh, without a doubt. The first fight
when he does that like jiu-jitsu jump and throws the guy over, shoots him, shoots the other guy, then comes back and shoots that guy in the head again, then rolls off him. Yeah. And that's all in one shot. And you're like, how the fuck did you do that?
He point blank shoots at least 10 guys in the head. At least.
And when you watch
point blank, I'm saying he shoots everybody else in the head.
Yeah.
But he shoots point blank.
Probably 20.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
The scene in the club?
In the club, everybody's shot in the head.
Everybody gets shot in the head.
It's amazing. Should we do the plot real quick before we keep talking about everybody getting shot in the head?
30 seconds, go.
Easy. Okay. Starts off, you find out that John Wick is retired. He fell in love with this woman. They got married.
Seconds.
She dies of some sort of aneurysm or something. You don't really know.
Gets him a dog, falls in love with the dog.
Falls in love with the dog.
Theon Greyjoy comes.
Yeah, Theon Greyjoy comes and steals his car, kills his dog, leaves him beaten. And
you find out John Wick is like the greatest killer of all time. They call him the boogeyman. He killed for the Russian mob. He did the most impossible job ever. Now he has to go find the Russian boss's son who killed his dog. He goes, he kills everybody in the thing, kills him in the head, and he walks away.
And then he goes after the dad too, then, because the dad kills his best friend. We're done? Over?
Yeah, we did 30 seconds.
Okay, well, all right. Well, Jesus, that just felt so lackluster.
Do you want to add another 20 seconds?
No, it's okay. It's okay, because we'll get into it now. Because the basic premise of it is, badass assassin whose wife died. She sends him a dog, knowing that she's going to die. Like, she sends it in, and it comes a couple days after her funeral. He falls in love with the dog.
Do you think she picked out the dog at first?
I think so. I think, okay. And he learns to love again, and then it's all taken from him. The last memory of his wife is taken from him by this dickhead Russian mobster's son.
Yeah, and he's a dickhead in Game of Thrones. You don't watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I do. I love Game of Thrones. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else.
I love it.
Okay, good.
Jesus, come on. And what if I just do?
Ah!
I am not the.
Oh no,
I am Reek.
My bad.
Anyway,
who I'm thinking of.
So then, yeah, it's just basically the movie is just a series of him. He goes into the club to try and get him. He kills everybody else but him. He then goes
just bodies.
He then goes and basically fucks up Vigo, the lead mob boss's money. He takes all his money.
Yeah, the church.
Shoots the shit out of everybody there.
That church scene is awesome.
And then Vigo gives up his own son just to save his life. He goes and kills his son.
Yep.
At this
John Wick does, not Vigo.
Yeah, John Wick goes and kills
Vigo's son.
Yep. Whatever his name is, I forget.
Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah, he goes and kills him in this awesome warehouse safe house thing. Yeah. Where John Wick basically snipes the shit out of a bunch of dudes and blows up 3 cars. Yep. And then my favorite part of the whole fucking movie is you're building up to him killing this kid, Joseph.
Yeah.
And you think it's going to be like this big Arya scene where Joseph's like, no, don't do it. He shoots him once. Joseph's down on the ground. He's like, it was just a fucking and he's about to say dog. And without hesitation, shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
Shoots him in the head. Rick Grimes style.
Rick Grimes style. Total Rick Grimes style.
And it was so badass. Yeah. And then Willem Dafoe, who we didn't talk about, is one of John Wick's best friends in the buds. Assassin's League.
It's more of like an Assassin's Buddy Club.
Assassin's Buddy Club,
yeah. Hey, Harry. Oh, hey, John. Yeah, just killing a couple people. You want to go coin? All right.
Yeah. But then it's because Vigo goes and kills him that John Wick goes nuts and goes and fucks up Vigo. And this awesome, the car chase gunfight.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So that's the basic premise. But a huge portion we're leaving out is the amazing hotel that is a hotel for assassins.
Yeah. Well, we're over the plot. We're done with that.
Yeah.
So we can go into everything. We love.
Okay. Which is the whole movie.
Yeah. Well, the whole movie is incredible. Now, here's my one guilty part about the movie.
Okay.
Is that the crayons or whatever you call them, the subtitles.
Yeah.
They're written in like weird font.
That's your one guilty.
I don't like that.
My one thing that I disagree with is that they have weird font.
Yeah, I don't like the weird font. Everything else is super guilty. I mean, he kills everybody.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He kills Zangief in the club. You know, when the guy comes out and he's Zangief, basically?
Yeah.
He's a huge, ripped Russian guy that's Zangief from Street Fighter.
He stabs him and then he shoots him 3 times.
Just like a zipper, just up his body into his head twice, and then on the tip, Okay, what's your favorite kill?
Here's my favorite line, though. Okay. Can I say that? My favorite line of the entire movie is when...
Is there a sound clip of it?
I couldn't find. I was fast forwarding again to try and find it, but Vigo goes, "Have you heard of the boogeyman?" And he goes, "What? He's the boogeyman?" He goes, "No, John Wick is the man you sent to kill the boogeyman."
Yeah,
and I was like,
yes.
Yes. Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Oh, it's so good. I couldn't, the one guilty thing is, I feel like Alfie Allen's a good actor, but I couldn't decide if he was British, American, or Russian with his accent sometimes. His accent was a little flip-floppy. So, like, his British came out sometimes, but then he would speak in fluent Russian. I think he was supposed to be American-born that speaks fluent Russian.
You know who the character I didn't
But it was
like?
confusing.
It was a little it threw me off here and there. I will say his like right-hand man to a certain extent, but that he was kind of a pussy a little bit. Like he wasn't the best. He's the guy from the insurance commercials, and he was Liz Lemon's boyfriend. He was the Rat King in 30 Rock. He's like... At the beginning when he punches the son, he's like, Jesus, Vigo, don't be doing that. And then all of a sudden he's kind of, but he never really gets into a fight where he shows that he's a badass. He's kind of a wuss.
Almost useless in the movie.
And then he's the one that captures Marcus and is part of the torture scene. Yeah, that guy just didn't really serve a purpose to me.
The only purpose he served was to be the voice of the audience when Vigo is doing something crazy, to be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, right.
And like just sit there and smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
And stare.
Yeah.
But Vigo is one of the best bad guys ever.
He's good.
God, his lines are so good.
And this movie is, I love about action movies like this, and which I think all action movies should be like ticking clock.
Yeah.
It's a day. The movie takes place in a day and a half, basically.
Maybe 2 days.
Yeah, because you're like day, night, basically.
Yeah. And it's just like, everything. I do have a sound clip from Vigo. I don't know if we have it yet. Do we have him yet? Yeah, O. Can you play O?
Oh.
This is one. Okay.
Aurelius speaking.
I heard you struck my son.
Yes, sir, I did.
And may I ask why?
Yeah, well, because he stole John Wick's car, sir, and killed his dog.
In theaters, that got the biggest laugh ever because there's this super dramatic pause, as you heard, and Vigo turns around and just has this look of like, oh fuck,
yeah.
And that's it. That's the only thing you can say when Baba Yaga is coming after you.
A guilty thing?
No, it's. I think it's perfect. It's perfect for the tone of the movie.
It's kind of funny, like when a friend of mine was dating Sandra Oh for a little while.
Should I just say oh?
Yeah.
Instead of playing the sound clip. Okay.
They broke up, and he said, Sandra and I broke up, and I said, oh. Exactly.
I like that. Yeah. I went to an auto parts shop, and I couldn't remember the name of it, and all I could remember is,
Riley.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh shit.
My dad likes really bad candies, and one of his favorite was honey. You guys are welcome.
You guys are welcome.
Thank you.
You guys are welcome.
No, I think, okay, there's always killing the dog. I get like the whole thing. Okay. I want to know the currency of the gold coin.
Yeah, because it definitely has like the Louis C.K. joke where it's like back in medieval times when they're like go kill this man, and they throw him like just a sack of gold. Like, that Louis C.K. joke. That's exactly what this is like, where it's like, that's one of my favorite moments too, when he calls up after. So first off, there's this amazing action sequence where they send in 12 guys,
and that's my favorite kill scene, is in that scene
in the home, and they try and.
Do you know what I'm gonna go with?
And he just, which one?
So the guy's on the counter, and he's like laying, and then John Wick just like smashes his neck off. Basically,
it's so good.
Just breaks this dude's neck.
So good.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
Oh, it's so good. He just blasts all of these 12 dudes in the head, and then he makes a phone call and he says, I need to make a dinner reservation for 12.
Yes.
And then he's like, all right. And then this dude shows up in a hat.
John. Yeah.
Hello, John.
With two giant men.
And then they just wrap up all the bodies, throw them in a truck.
That's an awesome body montage, too, because they show like how they clean the place.
Oh, yeah. But
so
before that, there's a cop that shows up.
Oh, yeah. He's
so
the
a
guy
cop
from
rolls up.
Newsroom. Do you watch Newsroom?
No, I need to.
Newsroom, yeah.
So a cop rolls up. We have that clip, but we'll play it in a second. But this cop rolls up and you're like,
again?
Okay. Sorry, wait, start it over. I talked over it. My bad. Can we start it over? Oh, there we go. Okay.
You working again? No, just sorting some stuff out.
Oh, well.
I'll leave you be then.
He's just like bodies.
Good night, Jimmy.
Good night, Jimmy. But that's such an amazing setup because in that one little scene, it says so much about
John Wick.
the character.
Yeah.
That's what this movie does really well. There is a lot of story going on, but it's told through action and it's told through reactions.
He's a really good character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's told through reactions of other characters, like how that cop reacts to him and good night, Jimmy. Good night, John. You know, the personal relationship they have, it sets up that this has happened 100 times before.
And you know what I like about it too is in a lot of these movies, the character who's the killer is a lot of times not well liked by anybody, but everybody loves John Wick and they want to help him, except for that crazy Perkins girl that ruined. I mean, she goes against the continental
Mrs.
law. You don't do business on continental grounds.
That scene's so good.
Yeah.
It's just a series of amazing scenes. After the first 20 minutes,
Action healing, action healing, action healing, action healing.
yeah. And I love that's like a hilarious moment though when he first gets stabbed with the bottle in the stomach, and then he goes and the doctor comes in and goes, well, the stitches will tear, but if you take 2 of these before your next excursion, you'll be fine.
Mobile.
Yeah, and you'll be mobile. And it's like that's such a great thing because you know the audience is thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't even.
And he's just got weapons. When he comes out with that machine
Weapons for
gun,
days.
Yeah. That machine gun scene outside the church when he's just shooting everybody, and then he gets hit by that car, and then he gets helped by Willem Dafoe, Marcus.
Here's my only one question though would be, if John Wick's such a badass, how does he go down so easily when they get him in the house, you know? Or is it because, you know, maybe the logic is he had been out of the game for a while, he wasn't expecting anybody to be breaking in, and when he gets clocked in the head and they beat the shit out of him, it's too fast for him to react.
Right.
And also it seems like he's more of a weapons guy. He is hand to hand for sure.
Sure.
100%.
But he's just he's a genius with a gun.
Yeah, but not if you've been clocked in the head with a giant metal pole. So I guess we give
Okay, here's the one
John
part
Wick
that
some
he sees the kid in the pool. And he has the gun on him. Why does he shoot him right there?
I know.
Why doesn't he shoot him right there? That's a plot hole for me.
I feel like it's because he wants to get closer to shoot him, you know?
Oh, he wants to like look in his face. He wants
him
to
in
be
the
like,
eye.
hey, motherfucker.
Because he does it, and then he has the gun, and then he goes like, and shoots the guy point blank in the face as if to be like, you're next.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like that fucking
and he's
power
so
thing.
good with the gun that when he's running through the club, he misses him. Like he hasn't missed anybody yet.
That's the thing that always bums me out when it's clearly just for story that they're missing someone, because there's no reason he would miss.
And there's no reason he would
wuss
hesitate.
ass little kid running in his underwear.
Like you said at the end when he shoots him in the climax, and he shoots. It's a very small. It's just like, hey, I was on a fucking boom. Mm-hmm. Right? He waited all that time to do that. Why didn't he? You could reverse 30 minutes in the movie and he shot him in the pool.
I think it's just story. There's nothing else to do.
I know.
There's nothing else to do. But I do think that something should have happened to stop him instead of him hesitating. That's the one moment I agree with where like the guy should have knocked the gun out of his hand or something.
The new like good-looking evil John Wick. That's running with the
tall guy,
the tall, good-looking John Wick. He was like supposed to be the next guy. If he would have come in and like taken out John Wick, that would have been better for me than John Wick hesitating, popping the guy in the head, and then missing him running.
And then evil John Wick throws John Wick off the balcony, and he just fucking lands. Oh.
Right on the floor, no problem.
No problem. Just that's the thing,
Kevlar
though.
vest sort of saved him.
This is definitely like a modern update of an 80s or 90s action movie because he's still pretty much invincible.
Yep.
But it's kind of like Die Hard where he gets fucked up along the way.
Right.
You know, it's not like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he doesn't even get a graze wound, you know.
He just has one little scratch from the girl.
Yeah. It's closer to a John McClane movie, but John McClane is a reluctant hero. John Wick is like...
He's a reluctant hero to a certain extent.
He's reluctant in the beginning, and then once he's set forth, it's like there's no stopping him.
You know what's awesome?
He's an immovable force.
He just... Everywhere his gun goes, it's like a manifestation of his body. He's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
There's so many good kills in this movie. I feel like...
I'm telling you, this one...
That one's great. Just point blank shooting Alfie Allen in the face.
Yeah.
The sniper of the dude playing Xbox Live.
Oh, that's it.
In slow motion.
Yeah. That was a really good advertisement for PlayStation 4 if you think about it.
There you go. Yeah.
Play Xbox, get killed.
Play Xbox, get shot in the fucking dome. Hashtag play Xbox, get shot in the fucking dome. John Wick. I feel like you could play a drinking game for how many times they say, That's John Wick.
John Wick.
I've never heard a movie say a person's full name so many times.
John, or you could literally, a drinking game. For John, you take a sip of beer. For John Wick, you take a shot and see how blacked out you are.
And then for bullets to the head, you take
a hit of pot
to just mellow you out.
Yeah.
Now there's this
every time somebody gets shot in the head, you have to eat a Reese's Pieces.
Okay. So you're diabetic by the end of the movie.
Right, exactly.
Because
that sugar.
You've eaten 7,000 Reese's Pieces.
Yep.
Is it? I just said Reese's Pieces.
I always say Reese's Pieces.
But it's Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
But it's just because of the alliteration or the vowel alliteration. That's not alliteration's consonants, but because of the vowel repetition, you think it would be Reese's Pieces.
And I think it's really just from where we're from.
Yeah, it's a Midwest thing. Because I had a debate about this for like 2 hours with somebody where I was like, no, it's Reese's Pieces. I know that. But
I say Reese's Pieces.
That's not how I pronounce it.
I know.
I don't give a fuck.
I agree.
Hashtag Reese's Pieces.
Hashtag get your head blown off playing Xbox.
The one clip I did want to play is...
Well, let's go to the sound
Let's do the sound clip. That nobody is John Wick. This is such a good way to establish him.
It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to.
Who? The fucking nobody?
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
He's John Wick.
It's John Wick.
So good. And
okay, listen.
So fucking good.
I've had dreams of like things that I wanted in my life when I was like 10 years old, right?
And John Wick was one of them.
Well, yeah. One of them was like I wanted to walk into an Old West saloon with those swingy doors with like the black boots and the spurs.
Uh-huh.
And I come in and everybody screams and like runs for cover. And I'm coming, I'm like, I'm looking for Begley, right? And then all of a sudden it just turned into an Old West shootout, like guns and guns, right?
Yeah.
And then I've always wanted somebody to say something like that about me, being like, it's not who you fucked with. Or it's
Macuga.
It's Josh Macuga. And he's like, oh, fuck. Macuga. And then I come in and I'm just like... bazooka, grenade, smoke thing, cop chopping off people's legs and shit.
I've always had that same feeling after seeing Desperado.
Oh, yeah.
Where I was like, I really want there to be a legend. This is such an egomaniacal thing because I've never even been in a fight in real life.
Yeah.
But like that whole thing, like, in walks the biggest white guy from Ohio you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Big ass shit. Yeah. Just like he fucking owns the place. He pulls out the biggest fucking hand cannon you've ever seen. I got a large head. I could hide a hand cannon behind my dome, And then, but of course, you're shooting people that deserve it. You're not just going on a weird ass shooting spree. It's like a bar full of like the most depraved, horrible gangsters, sex traffickers. You're like, fuck you guys. It's like Taken meets Desperado meets John Wick. Yeah. All the scourge of the earth.
Or me and you we're behind a car and we are like on our last clip.
Yeah.
And we look at each other and we're like, this is it.
This is it.
And we're just like knock knuckles.
10 bullets between us.
And then we just come up from behind the car.
But before that, when we stand up, we get that awesome Michael Bay swooping underneath shot.
Yeah.
And then we start firing.
Right. This is a Bad Boys 4. Begley Macuga.
And then I yell, my shit always works sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I yell.
From now on, that's how you're supposed to shoot.
From now on, that's how you do a podcast.
We have any more?
I want to do the Ian McShane one, and then we'll end it on I'm Back. We're doing a short episode this week, guys. Short episode.
I want to ask you this. Have you returned to the fold?
Just visiting.
Just
Have
visiting.
you thought this through? I mean chewed down to the bone. You got out once. You dipped so much as a pinky back into this pond. You may well find something reaches out and drags you back into its depths.
There's so much character going on. There's so many awesome, colorful characters in this movie.
McShane has like 3 scenes.
I know, and he is so memorable.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's not a single wasted moment in this movie. There's not a throwaway scene. There's not something that's like, well, they could have fucking cut that out. Every character matters. Every scene matters.
It'd be cool if they showed you what was on those gold coins.
I like to think that they weren't gold coins. They were just like
the little
little chocolates, and just assassins really like little gold chocolates. They just, in the world of John Wick, though, that company went under, and it's like better than gold.
Right.
Gold, aluminum foil covered chocolates.
I like that. Would you like a gold chocolate? Hey, Gary. I'm gonna leave this body for you to pick up. Could you grab me one of those gold
12
chocolates?
gold chocolates for it.
Hey, Gary.
I'm out of gold chocolates. Could you pick some up at the old party store down there?
At the party store, because that's what assassins get paid in.
Hey, Gary. Quick question. You have any more of those gold chocolate pieces lying around? I got to kill somebody this afternoon. I can't seem to find any.
What I really like is absolutely no one in the movie talks remotely like this. But this is our John Wick voice.
Hey,
I want to. We got to end on "I'm back." That's the last sound.
Also,
clip
the guy that runs the
play.
hotel, who runs the front desk, he's from The Wire.
Yeah,
So good.
Oh God, he's awesome too. I'm back.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, I'm thinking I'm back.
That is Keanu Reeves' Oscar-winning performance, and he was not nominated for an award for this movie.
It is a shame.
It is a shame. The Razzies are one thing. I think they're bullshit because whatever. And the Academy Awards always honor like some woman showing her bush and being like a freaking. She goes out on
a really hot actress, ugly,
bearing it all,
uglifying
gaining weight,
getting a prosthetic nose,
or Daniel Day-Lewis watering his garden for Christ's
just not
sake.
wearing makeup.
Yeah,
Jennifer Aniston didn't wear makeup.
She wins the Oscar.
She's the revelation.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, Daniel Day-Lewis is playing a guy that does a thing with a knife. Give him an Oscar. Okay, I get it. Daniel Day-Lewis is friggin' awesome. Okay, and I get it. Jennifer Aniston.
There should be an action movie awards,
but there needs to be a guilty movie pleasure action awards thing.
Maybe we should make it.
That's a lot of work.
Today, guys, we're announcing. Just kidding. That's a lot of work. But if
Bad
anybody
Boys
else
2 would win every award every year.
But that's the thing. There should be some. I mean,
agreed.
There's like MTV Movie Awards, but that's flawed because it's a bunch of teenage girls voting for Twilight.
Because let's play that "I'm Back" scene again, Marissa.
Because this deserves best performance.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, I'm thinking I'm back.
Right?
Come on!
Right? It's like when Lemieux,
Fuck.
Mario Lemieux, in the mid-'90s, the Penguins had awesome hockey teams, and he got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
You're talking sports, I have no idea.
He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He went into chemo. He came back, and it was the 3 most feared words in hockey. Mario is back. And John Wick says it perfectly, Marissa. Play it for us.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah!
Yes!
Got it! That doesn't get you pumped up. I don't know what does.
I was super tired when I started watching this movie, and I was so pumped by the end of it.
God! Shoot people in the head and tell people you're back!
I'm back!
I'm back!
Oh, God.
Sorry for yelling.
Such a good movie.
Ben, always a pleasure to be back on this show after a 2-week absence. We're back.
Hey, people kept asking if Guilty Movie Pleasures was coming back, and I really didn't have an answer because I was out of town. But I'm thinking we're back.
We're back!
And we just blew out the speakers.
Guys,
sorry we had to make it short today. We got a little late of a start, technical difficulties.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know. We haven't discussed yet. We'll announce it.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
Garbage Pail Kids Part 2.
We might want to get a guest. We've been talking to Chrisley Kennedy's been wanting to come in.
Yeah,
She's fantastic.
that'd be awesome.
The movie chick. You guys know her. Guys, you can find me on Twitter at Josh Macuga. You can also see my YouTube show, Between the Sheets, youtube.com/BetweenTheSheetsTV. We just released our 100th episode.
And I forgot to submit a video for that.
Thanks, Ben. You're fantastic. And where can the fine people find you?
At Ben Begley Comedy on Twitter. And I got some stuff coming out soon, but I got to keep it under wraps for now.
And you guys can also see his movie, Love, Ain't It Lovely? We'll see you guys next time. Until then, watch your guilty movie pleasure. We're back!
We're back!
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
Views expressed here are those of the hosts only, and not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.